The grinding is hard.
Nah, he
Can't
doesn't
stop
stop.
right now, you know.
He
I
doesn't
think we
stop.
are in a good way.
Yes, sir. Yeah, guys, welcome to the episode number 6
Six.
of the All or Nothing podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on.
Oh God, you know what? I forgot to do something. God damn it!
Yeah,
This
sorry.
this is not what I wanted to do. But hold on, I'll change it. I'll change it in a bit.
Oh, the title.
Yeah, I forgot the title. But anyway, so yeah, as you guys can see, let me check. Let me
Just wanna
change this
say
on.
welcome back, guys. You know, episode number 6. I think everything is going the way you want it to go. Um, Thank you for the viewers that have been watching us for a couple of weeks already.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
We really appreciate. It means a lot to us. I think we say this every episode, but it needs to be said, you know, because we really appreciate you guys a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Yeah, let's just Fabricio sort out this thing quickly,
Yeah,
and
we're
then we're
running.
gonna
We're running into a couple of
yeah.
delays, unfortunately, but everything
Yeah,
is.
today has been a crazy day, man. Jesus, supposed to start 5, but we start at 6.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
Yeah,
at
there you
least we
go.
come in here to give you the content, even though we late in some. Yeah,
Yes, sir. I mean, well, everything is sorted. It was just like
title.
the little title that I
Yeah,
had to change because I completely forgot that I had to change that. But anyway, um, yeah, welcome to episode number 6 of the All or Nothing podcast. You know what I'm saying? Today we got a special, like, every Wednesday we got a special episode
yeah,
because that's us, kind of like uh adding, let's say, value to you guys, to
yes,
our viewers, and obviously, we super appreciative for every single one of you, family, friends, or even like you guys viewers that watches us every time,
yeah.
or
Every
if you're
week,
watching
yeah,
a video after obviously we have
yes,
gone live.
yeah.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. The views has
It's
been
been
very
going,
well, but
yeah, very well.
we're not really paying
Paying
attention to the
now.
views. But the thing is, like, the reason why I'm saying is
Uh-huh.
because um us knowing that, like, our like channel is being sent to other people, for other people to maybe are looking for this
Yeah,
particular
can
let's say
relate it.
advice or something, can relate to this type
Yeah,
of episodes. And we see, we have a video with like 200 views, 70 views, 60 views, 100
mm-hmm.
views, whatever it is,
And it's
right?
really good,
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's
really
very
good.
good because I feel it feels like we're
Uh-huh.
kind of impacting those people,
Yes,
which
100%.
obviously we
And that's what we
incredibly
want to do. Like I said,
always.
the view is important, of course, 100%. You know, so we know that people are watching us more and more.
Yes, sir.
But like Fabrizio said, giving content to you guys and giving you guys knowledge of other things as well, and then you guys are taking in. So that's really amazing, to be honest.
Yes, sir.
Because I had some couple messages saying, "Oh, you know, the last postcard on Sunday was really good because the way you were speaking about God and the way you doing Ramadan for the first time, it really inspired me to
Nice.
try it as well." So you know, I
Yes,
think
sir.
we're making the impact that we wanted to make. So yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm really happy.
Of course, man, always.
Yes.
Yeah, brother. I literally, I can't tell you enough on how like happy I am for you always.
Yeah, appreciate.
Even if you weren't doing this particular thing, you know
Mhm.
that I'm happy for you every single time.
Yeah,
You my bro, like,
yeah.
brother.
End
You
of the
my brother
season,
for
innit?
life. I've always liked to see you winning, no matter
Oh,
what.
appreciate, man.
And
That means a lot.
that's what I'm saying.
Come on.
And like, obviously, I'm very proud of you, for the person you've become. And trust me, for the past 7 years,
Mm-hmm.
probably, maybe apart from your sister and your nephew, I don't think there's anyone else out there who's been seeing you grow the way that I've been.
Yes,
Because
100%.
like
Yeah,
me and
yeah,
you,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
very
Yeah,
close. We talk
very
to each
close.
other.
Yeah.
Brother, I don't think for the past 7 years, right? I don't think we've gone, let's say, for like a full week that we didn't
No,
speak to
no,
each
no,
other.
no,
There
no,
hasn't
no,
been.
no. It's not
There
me.
hasn't. So 7 years,
Yeah.
right? 7 years, obviously
3,
consistent.
4, 5 days max, but a week is not. I don't
Oh,
think
yeah, never been a
it didn't
week.
reach that. So
So yeah,
it's
man.
really good, man.
And I've been watching you progress,
Progress,
like,
yeah.
becoming like, a proper man. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
appreciate, man. And he
And
said, man, you know, I'm not a boy anymore
nah,
here.
not a boy, bro. You're a man now, brother.
Yeah.
Look at them guns, man. Come on.
No, but I wanted the guns here. Forget about here. Here, yeah, it looks nice. You know, it looks
Of
good. You
course.
know, I like to look like this, but here is the most. This is what the goal I want to reach. I want to reach the level that, you know, my brain is just not explode, but I want to get much information I can get.
Of course.
So yeah, this is more input. This is what I want. This is what That's what I
Because
need.
obviously you can take all of that in
Mm-hmm.
like into your life later on,
Yes, hundred
into
percent.
becoming
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
a better person that you are today in
Mm-hmm.
the future,
Hundred
bro.
percent,
So
100%.
so
I think
yeah.
the younger you take the things, the future I think is more hard, is more easier for you because you already went through some things and you already learned some things, so you can implement into your future.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
man.
it's good.
But yeah, brother, as I said, I'm super proud of you for whatever you're doing, for
Yep.
whatever you've been doing, and
Thank you,
obviously,
man.
I cannot wait to see what you're gonna do next,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
And
yeah,
I say the same to you, innit?
same,
Because
bro. Hey,
I was there this last 2 years, changed a lot, brother.
yeah,
A lot of responsibility came, and you had to step as a man
yes,
and
sir.
make the decisions, because that's what a man is, make decisions for the entire family, let's say.
And being responsible, man.
Responsible, yes.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, keep
But
it
yeah,
going, bro. Keep going.
thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. So
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 yeah,
as you guys can see by the title of today's podcast of today's
yes.
episode, we have here a few advice that obviously we want you guys to take it with you every single time on how to be more professional at work. I think probably not always at work, but I think obviously we have to work every day. I guess that's kind of like a main target, like the workplace, right? Because obviously we have to work to get the money, right?
Yes,
So
100%.
whatever it is, I
I
think
think day by
this.
day you should be professional, anyways, regardless where you are. Because professionalism means a lot of things. So
Oh, exactly. You wanna give maybe like a couple like how can I say this, like a couple man,
examples,
I have these words in I have
examples,
this word in my head. Yeah, a couple examples of professionalism. There you go. Like
um, being respectful,
yes sir,
punctuality.
yes
Let's
sir.
say, um, responsible,
Yeah,
presentable. Because by you being presentable, you can walk. Let's say you're wearing a nice suit, people will look at you differently because you look professional.
true.
Do you know what I mean? So there's little things that can make you look professional and can help you by day. You know what I mean? So yeah, but
Yes
we're gonna
sir.
go full in depth
Yeah,
with some bullet points we already had here and
yeah.
give you some knowledge
So,
and experience as well.
ex-
Oh, come on,
that's the most
listen,
important
yes.
thing. Is like right here. Obviously, I
Mm-hmm.
think, brother, most of the podcasts that we
Yeah,
do, right?
yeah,
Most of the podcasts that we do, most of them is basically experience.
experience, yes.
So, the discipline was experience. This
Mm-hmm.
one is experience. Um,
But I feel like people will take it more if we tell our side and our experience. Because I can come here and just say, oh, Fabricio, by you being responsible, no, no, no. You would say, oh, give me some example, Realtor. Like, how can I become a professional?
yeah,
Give me more depths about it. You know what I mean?
exactly.
So, yeah.
Uh, okay. So, Lulu, we
Thank you so much, Lulu.
was popping. Hope you're doing good. And then yeah, we just gonna like, I guess, kind of like maybe start with a
Yeah, of course,
with a.
100%. Yeah.
So yeah, so we have like kind of like a two-way that
Yeah.
we're gonna do this
Mm-hmm.
the episode today. So basically,
But we both doing the same thing. So
yeah,
if I have something on my head to say, I'll just say it. And if he has something on his head to say about my perspective, he can say as well. He can add some points as well because we're here to help each other, of course.
exactly. Vice is
Yeah.
is always vice versa, so
Come
it's
on.
the same thing exactly. So
Yeah.
he he's a manager, has his workplace, so
Yeah.
he's gonna tell you
Supervisor, manager, the same thing. Yeah. At the end of the day.
yeah.
Yes.
So he's gonna tell you more of a professional part of being, let's say, a manager. So for
Yeah.
example, where his experience or what he
Yeah.
goes through whenever he steps through that door
Yeah.
until the time that he
He
leaves.
leaves. Yeah.
And me, I'm gonna give you more like a staff
Yes.
like a staff perspective. So the things that I applied that helps me out a lot. For example,
Mm-hmm.
like the thing is, like, for example, some of the things like this
Mm-hmm.
this shouldn't be done, for example, to impress your manager, but to impress yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean?
No, to impress everyone in general. You just don't want to impress your your manager. You want to impress everybody in general. That everybody will take you. Oh, like this guy is very responsible at his work. So
And
that's what the thing you want to achieve. You know?
exactly,
Yeah.
and like kind of like being an inspiration for other people as
Yes,
well.
100%.
But I'd say like kind of like take it in more for yourself
Uh-huh.
because you can literally just go and apply these
Uh-huh.
things everywhere you
And it
go.
makes the environment you work way more easier because other
Exactly.
people will look at you. I was like, oh, I want to be like Fabricio. You know, he's very like this. You know, like very punctual or very respectful or very organized. And by you being organized, they're gonna start being organized, and
Exactly.
the job will be easier
Much
for
easier.
everyone.
Exactly.
So
There you
yeah,
go. So yeah, I love that we have this chemistry, you
yes,
know.
of course. Come on, bro. Hey, that's why we cousins, man.
No, of
Come on.
course, man. Come on. I love that we have this chemistry between us. So
Yeah.
obviously we're gonna go obviously to the bullet points. Obviously every
Yes.
single every single podcast that we do except the Sunday ones, which is like kind of like a free
Yeah.
flow
Faithful.
ish,
Yeah.
right? We don't really have to kind of like write a script or whatever
Yeah.
and then tell you guys about it.
Like we write a script, but we can improvise at the same time.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I think I'm gonna improvise today a lot.
that's what I'm saying, because it's just like kind of like bullet. We just
Yeah,
put like
yeah,
bullet
bullet
points, and
points,
then
yeah.
we just tell you guys about it, like
On the
through our
bullet points, we're
experience.
gonna put some little
Twist.
twists, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna talk about these tweets and explain a little bit more and put some scenario into it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
But yeah, man, and also like I'm feeling way more comfortable doing this podcast because like brother, it's such a nice feeling, you know. It's such a nice feeling. It's just me and you and our viewers like talking for
100%,
hours. You know what I mean?
100%.
So it's
100%.
amazing. It's amazing, and obviously, yeah. Make sure before we get started, obviously, guys, make sure you
yeah.
do follow us on all platforms at All or Nothing
Nothing
Podcast.
without the G. Make sure
And
always.
on Twitter, it just says All or Nothing without the G. Obviously, you remember pod. It just says pod because
just say pod,
I
yeah.
think it doesn't allow me somewhere to just put like
extend
the
it.
whole podcast. Yeah. So you just put All or Nothing Podcast or All or Nothing Pod. But anyway, the links is all in the description everywhere. So you can just click on the link; it will take you automatically there. Because there might be some times that you could, for example, you want to go on YouTube, it might give you, for example, all the channels that has the All or Nothing podcast.
Yes, 100. Yeah.
Because ours hasn't really like been out there yet, right? So it's not that big.
And it was so difficult in the beginning. 'Cause like I was telling in the beginning, I was telling some people, oh, go follow my page, and people were like, oh, I can't find it because it's so difficult.
Exactly.
Because we are known yet, so that makes the search
Much difficult.
Most difficult.
Exactly. So the best thing that you can do is just go on the description, and on the description you literally have every information that way you can
Instagram,
find us everywhere.
Facebook, Twitter,
Yeah.
Twitch,
Yeah.
and TikTok, let's say.
And I'm gonna add Rumble in a little
Rumble,
bit as
yes,
well. I
yeah.
forgot to add Rumble, so I'm gonna add the link to the Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also obviously we have a Linktree page. Obviously the Linktree page. I think I'm gonna add that on. I added it on Facebook already, but I'm gonna add it on probably Instagram
yeah.
and Twitter and whatever because it's easier. You can just click that link. It will take you to another page, and that page will literally tell you all the information you need about it. Imagine if we have like a website where we want to, for example, sell merch or whatever, right?
yeah.
It is right. They can find it in there, and all our social medias, whatever, you can just find it in there. It's so much easier.
Just trying to make everything more simple for you guys.
Exactly. So that's literally our point. We want to I want to add value to you guys and also providing obviously easier ways
Yes.
that like
To
you can
assess.
find us. Yeah.
To assess us.
That's it. So
Yeah,
you
but
wanna go first? I'll
yeah,
give you.
no, because I can go first. So the first one is punctuality, if I'm
Yes,
not
sir.
mistaken. So me as a manager, supervisor, I feel like being punctuality is very important because like by you being punctuality, you showing others that you care about your work. You know,
Yes, sir.
being punctuality is basically you can plan your shift ahead. Let's say
Yeah.
you can put everything into place, and being punctuality is basically you go into work, you get everything organized how the way you want to organize, and you have chat. As a manager, you should be very connected to your staff.
Yeah.
You know, so you go there earlier, you ask everybody how everybody is. Maybe they're going through a hard time, and by you talking to them, you can help them feel better, and then by them feeling better, you make your shift more easier. Do you know what I mean? And then it's just people will take you more like an organized person. They will take you more serious. Because you care about what you work for. So yeah, that's basically what I have to say about a managing perspective, let's say.
Yeah, but also like one thing that I've always noticed, for example,
Yeah.
I was a manager
Yeah.
as well for like
Yeah.
6 months or so. But
Yeah, 100%.
one of the things that you can also notice is like there are I think this literally happens everywhere. I don't think there is like a workplace where, for example, you have all of the staff, right, having everyone as their favorite manager.
Yes.
You get what I mean? So like maybe you might be more connected to, let's say, a certain staff, and
Yes,
obviously
100%.
other
Yeah,
manager
yeah,
might
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah, yeah.
connected to other parts of
Yeah,
stuff.
of course.
So you, for example, just your presence, right? You see,
Yeah.
imagine if you're someone who gets along great with you, just your presence might make them feel better, more comfortable, because they know that like you're always gonna be there for them,
Yeah.
regardless of what. So you, for example, by that way, for example, with the punctuality, by that way, you can inspire that person that,
Yeah.
let's say, kind of looks up to you,
Yeah,
and
100%.
then allow them to be inspired. Okay, maybe he arrives for example, the reason he might think and be like, okay, him or she, whatever,
Yeah, yes, 100%.
might think and be like, okay, so the way that he manages his shift is so calm, is so cool, so collected, like everything goes
And it
well.
will question why.
Why?
And then
Right?
it'll be like, the person will be thinking, oh, his punctuality.
Yeah, he comes early.
He come early. He plans his shift. He talks to everybody, makes everybody in a nice mood
Exactly.
to work. So that implementing that, it helps you a lot.
Exactly. So
Makes life more easier, and then you'll be running your shift like smoothly.
exactly.
Yes.
And that's why being punctual is basically like being punctual. I would literally say being punctual is definitely number one, because
Yeah.
you don't wanna be late
Yeah.
for wherever you going. You can be, for
But
example,
I'll
a
be
job
honest.
interview.
But I'll be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I'm punctuality in the evening shift. Morning shift, I'm always on.
Nah,
I'm
but
not
even the
early
morning
person.
shift, brother.
I'm not early person. I know I need to change that. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying here. Because it's good to say this and that, but at the same time you have to say what's bad about you as well.
Yeah, because
No,
do you think, for example, maybe by, for example, us doing this episode, and you can look through, for example, all the bullet points that we're gonna say,
Yes.
then maybe there might be a way for
It
you to
inspired me.
change
Yes,
that punctuality.
100%.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
So
And that's why I'm basically telling you guys, because it's good to say good things, but you have to say bad things about you as well.
yeah, you have
know
to
what I mean?
give out your
Yes,
experience,
your experience.
because obviously people might relate. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm normally late in the mornings as well, and I relate to what he's saying. So maybe let's see what can I take from him.
Yeah.
From like, what can he do, for example, right? Me, even if it's morning or evening,
Yeah.
I'm always punctual.
That's amazing. Yeah,
And
that's
let
what I
me-
need to implement in my life.
Exactly. So let me, for example, I can tell you, for example, the way that I do it, and maybe can inspire you,
Yeah.
and if you're right, this is what we're here for, right?
Yeah, of course.
I've crazily enough, ironically enough, it all has to do with discipline. Going back to the first
To the
episode.
first episode, that's crazy.
Going back to the first episode, it has to
Yeah.
do with discipline, brother. I know, like, brother, just like anyone else, right? We all, for example, especially in the morning, we all hate to leave our beds because we're there so comfortable. Imagine if it's like 10 degrees outside in your house. Sometimes it's kind of cold because you didn't remember to turn the heater on, or
Yeah.
you obviously, because now especially that like everything is kind of expensive, right? You sleep with your heater off or whatever, and then you have to
And you're under your
hug
covers.
the covers,
Yeah.
and you're warm there, right? You don't want to
You're
leave
very
the bed.
comfortable. You don't want to leave the. Yes, it's crazy.
But obviously, this is where the discipline comes into place. You know that you have to be there on time. You don't want your managers to nag you about being late, but also you should do it for you,
Yes.
right? The most important thing, you should do it for you. So, brother, whenever the alarm goes off, just get out of bed, just run. That's literally what I do. Whenever I need to be up early, brother, the first thing I need to do is run. But at the same time, the reason why, for example, me being punctual works for me is because for example, of my channel, right? My
Yes.
other
Yeah,
YouTube
the
channel.
other YouTube channel, yeah.
Normally, if I'm working in the morning, most of the times I'm working in the evening as well. So that means I need to do, for example, my video before I leave for work, because whenever I come from work, obviously I don't have time. So that automatically means that I need to wake up earlier to do my videos in the first place. So let's say if I have to wake up, I normally wake up 2 hours before my shift, right? 2 hours before my shift. So let's say if I'm working at 10, normally I work at 10 and I need to wake up at least at 8. So I need to give that space between waking up and doing my video in the first place. So that means I need to delay it. Like not like I need to delay, or let's kind of like anticipate. Let's put
Yes,
anticipate,
anticipate.
because
Yeah.
so I need to wake up at 7:30
Mm-hmm.
instead of 8
8. Yeah.
because I need to do my video,
Yeah.
right? But obviously, I always look at it like if I don't do my video for the day, is not worse than being late at work. So it already if I don't do my video, it's calm. But if I'm late at work, that might be a problem.
Yes, of
You
course.
never know. You might be on your third strike.
But this is the thing. Yeah, yeah, like you said, you can might be on your third strike on everything, but I understand where you're coming from. But if you put in this perspective, let's say one day we get big as well, you need to think like that because this is going to be our job.
Yeah.
So we can't be late.
We can't be late regardless. Regardless.
I know today we were late, but it's important things, you know. Like I said, I got a job that provides me food and pay my rent and everything. So
Yeah, all
that's
of
my
that.
priority right now,
Exactly.
you know. But one day if we get big enough and this is my priority, I won't be late. I'll make sure that I won't be late. I'll make sure always, let's say, half an hour earlier, 1 hour earlier here in your house so we can make the video and make everything happen.
There
That's
you
how
go. There you go. But the thing is, like, it's also like, you know, wherever you work and you need to enjoy your job enough for you to be like, okay,
Yes.
cool. I need to obviously be there on time,
Yeah.
because obviously I know a couple of people, let's say, like they have this mindset, oh, I hate my job, so like, you know, you sometimes you would choose to be late on purpose, or you choose to call sick on purpose,
Yes.
just to like not be a job because you hate your job, right?
If you hate your job, just leave it.
Yeah,
I'll
if
be
you
honest.
brother, find something better. Find something that, like, you know, makes you more money, gives you less stress,
And make you happy.
and make you happy.
Work-
That's all you need.
Working in a good environment or where you like to work is the best thing ever. Come on. And you earning money.
Of course,
So,
of course,
you know what I
brother. The job that I'm at now, I absolutely love it.
So that's it.
I
Yeah.
absolutely love it. Obviously, brother, there's no job that doesn't come up with stress. That's normal. There's no job that, let's say, you don't have busy periods that you have to, like, you know, be a little bit extra, be a little bit faster, or whatever it is, right? But obviously, you know, at the same time, you having that positive attitude and other people having positive attitude, you guys merge, and then, you know, the workplace can become better. You get what I mean?
100%.
So like, you need to, like, obviously, in order for all of this to happen, especially being punctual, you need to enjoy your job to be punctual as well.
Yes.
I would say definitely that plays a part into it, because
Enjoy and the passion.
and you those are definitely important.
They're very important.
Because, brother, you don't want to be at a job where you're always
When
depressed.
you have passion for something, you always make sure that
It's done
you
properly.
do your 100% and it's
Yeah.
done properly.
Exactly.
There's no 99.9. It's 100%.
100%,
Because you have a
110
passion
even.
and you care about it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So yeah.
So yeah, man, I mean that's literally was, for example, my outtake. Like, for example, the reason why I'm able to succeed, and that's the thing. Like, you also should be responsible, and you also, like, there's something good that has to be in the back of your mind. Like, I hate being late.
Yeah.
Like, if you put on your mind, like, brother, I hate being late to
I hate
wherever
like,
you
my
wait.
example, I hate rushing things.
Yes, exactly. That
I
too.
hate rushing things.
That too.
I don't want to come to work and then I'm late. Oh, I'm doing this, and then for sure something is gonna be wrong.
Everything's
And
gonna go
then,
wrong
At the end of the day, when you're trying to go home because you didn't organize yourself properly,
before you start.
everything will come back,
Exactly.
and then you're gonna finish later.
Even you never know. Oh
So,
shit,
yeah.
I'm gonna miss my train. Now I need to go home by bus.
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah, that's
You get what I
Yes,
mean?
yeah.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
guys. Always be punctual. Organize yourself whenever you start in your shift or whatever. And then, brother, you don't know the calmness, brother.
the
me-
outcome is
It's
sweet.
beautiful.
It's sweet.
It's beautiful because, brother, if you look at it, right? Imagine you start at 10. You arrive to your job 9:15, 9:30. You there, you're having your breakfast, you're reading the news, watching something, and then 5 minutes before or 4 minutes, whatever
Go
it is,
change,
right? Clock in, do your stuff.
Yeah.
Relax.
Relax, yeah.
Nothing, like, no stress, bro.
No stress, yeah,
No
100%.
stress. That's the best feeling ever. Brother, ever since I started this job, right? But even before, when we were working together, right?
Yeah.
I don't really remember. It happened before,
Yeah.
I know, but I don't really remember how many times I've been late. I can't count on one hand. I can seriously, like,
If I'm
say
late,
whatever.
it's because something happened.
There's something
And
happened,
everybody knows that.
which is normal, but it can be, for example, train
Train
delays.
delays, yeah.
There's something.
So that's why I would try to get to work 1 hour later.
Exactly.
Earlier because you never know what's gonna happen. you might be coming. Someone had an accident, so they had to stop all the trains.
Yeah.
Or
The bus had some problems or whatever, and
uh-huh.
then the next bus is taking
Yes,
long.
and or got delayed. So
It's the same thing.
small things that can make a big difference. So
Exactly. But in order for that to happen, you need to wake up early,
yeah,
leave your house early,
plan,
and
plan,
yeah, planning.
planning,
That's it.
planning is very important. So yeah.
Nah, brother, I'm telling you, man.
So punctuality. Oh, sorry for
It's
interrupting.
it's really
Mm-hmm.
important. Sorry, I just
No,
want
no,
to
it's fine.
finish this week. It's really important.
Mm-hmm.
It's really important for you to like, make sure that everything is on the spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before whatever, let's say you do, before you start work, it's really
Yes.
important for you to plan your stuff, make sure that everything is done correctly, so you don't have to like rush and then things start going wrong. Because I'm sure you would hate
It will
that.
go left. It will go left. It will go left.
If it's not going right, it's definitely going left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's brother. Just
That's a
whatever
point and view
whatever
on
you have to do,
punctuality, basically.
just whatever you have to do, just be punctual. And I'm gonna be on your ass right now from this
Yeah.
moment.
For
Whenever
the
you say,
morning
whenever
shift.
you're gonna tell me you're starting early or whatever,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be calling you like,
Yeah.
brother, get the fuck
I
out
hope
of
my
bed.
boss is watching this and giving more opening shifts.
Imagine though, imagine she does. You're gonna be okay. Let's test that. Let's test it.
She'll
Nah.
test me.
But I'm telling you, bro, I can't count on one hand how many times I've been late. Let's say probably in the past 2-3 years. I can't count on one hand.
That's good. That's
I'm always early because, brother, I don't. For example, one thing that helps me out as well is like obviously, is not taking breakfast at home.
good. Okay. Fair enough.
So if I don't take breakfast at home, I automatically need to think, oh shit, I need to eat because I need to have energy before I
Energy,
start
yeah.
work. So in
So-
order, just be there early, have your breakfast, eat, relax, have a yogurt, have some coffee, have some cake, have some bread, whatever you want to do. But obviously, that alone, like you wanting to have energy, so you don't always have to be like, I need to rush and eat quick.
It's basically at the same time you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah,
If you really think about it.
it's 2 in 1.
Yes. Two. Yeah. Yeah.
Two
Yeah,
in
two in
one.
one. Yes.
2 in 1. That's it.
So yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's really important for you to do all of this in order for everything to go right. So yeah, you want to be a professional, you want to be a pro at your job, brother. Be on time.
Punctuality.
Number one, be on time.
Yes.
Punctuality. That's it. But this country as well teaches you a lot about being
Yeah.
punctual.
Yes. 100%. This country is very important. People will look at you different, like I said.
And they are also very
Yes.
strict.
Very strict.
They
Yeah.
are very strict. Let's say at work sometimes 3 strikes you're gone.
Yeah. You're gone. Yeah.
So you automatically forced to be punctual if you don't want to lose your job.
Yeah.
So that's the. I mean,
Yeah.
I think probably
As a manager perspective, like if someone is being late a couple of times, what we do is we sit down with you.
yeah.
We try to understand why you're late.
Mm.
Trying to give you another alternative. Like, let's say why you're late. Oh, because you train, and then we give you the option. Oh, take this train early, or we give you options for you to take. So you don't come late anymore. But after that, if it keeps escalating,
Yeah.
that's the time that we basically need to step up and say you dismissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
it can't happen
unfortunately, yeah.
because we've given you a chance. They give you 3 strikes, bro.
Yeah,
They give
yeah.
you 3 strikes. If it happened once, they'd be like, okay, cool. It happened. We all late. We're all humans. That happen. Second time, they might give you a little bit of warning. But third time, sorry, but we give you
Yeah,
warning
yeah.
twice already.
Yeah.
You didn't obey it, or you didn't put in practice what we advised you to do. And that's sorry, but that's not our fault, which is also understandable.
You're being disrespectful to us and
Yeah.
to your job and your co-workers because
yes.
you're late, and by you being late, you basically jeopardizing other person, because maybe that person needs to go home at that time, exactly that time, and that person have to wait for you.
True.
You should feel very bad if
And-
someone is waiting for you.
And that's where the fifth bullet point is gonna
It's
come
gonna
in.
and put into play. Yeah,
Exactly.
I know.
So
Yeah.
let's
Let's go to the second one.
Yeah,
I think,
we've
we
done-
already talked about punctuality. I think we gave our point.
True.
You gave your point. I gave my one,
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
But
Yeah.
but the thing is, I think punctuality, I guess, is definitely one of I think part of the reason why we went so on about it was because it's definitely the thing that plays the most important role
In
because
life, yeah.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Whatever we have written here, right? We kind of like going by order, right? By the first thing you should do, second thing you should do, third thing you should do, fourth thing you should do, and the fifth thing you should do, obviously before you go home. So
Yeah.
when you arrive at work from the first, and then after when you're about to leave, or yeah, actually when you're about to leave or when you're left, right? Or let's say that like when you yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm confusing myself. When you're about to leave or when your shift is kind of finished. You get what I mean? I kind of got confused.
Improvising, brother. You getting me?
Kind of got confused there
Yeah,
in a
come on,
bit.
let's go. Next one, yeah?
You wanna start? Or
You start. I start
should
already with punctuality. Come on, brother.
alrighty.
Alrighty.
Sorry, you wanna press the
Yes,
thingy a little bit there?
Yeah, technical issues.
Shout
You
out
guys
my
know about
people
this.
on TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out everybody. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. No, Instagram. Not saying Instagram. So, how many?
3 people watching.
Oh, nice.
TikTok. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hello, Rochelle. Hello, Lulu.
Oh, Lulu. Cheers, man.
Yes, sir. Always.
Yeah, at the end of the live, we're gonna have a look on the comments and everything. So please stand by. You know, we're gonna chat a little bit with you guys, and let's see if you guys have any questions, of course.
Wilton. Yep. There you go.
Oh yeah.
There
Yes.
you go.
Yeah. I can be a good example to Lulu. Like I taught her, I teach her how to be on time and how important is. Yes. And I think she's really took that well. So, you know, hey, I'm being part. Hey, come on, bro. So let me just be an example. Yes, the word wasn't there, but yeah, my boy is here.
Brother, hold on. I'm trying to find some sound effects here, man.
Sound effects.
Yeah, because I want to be like round 1, round 2. Just a little 30 seconds breather, guys. 1 second. Round 2. Let me see if I can find some sound effects for round 2 or something. Nah, probably not. I wanted to like have like a.
No, it's fine. Let's go, man.
It's okay.
Let's say I'll be the voice guy. Round 2.
round 2.
Hey, that actually sounds good, dude.
Yeah. Jeez, my man is like Quavo. Mama. Nah, Amigos are the GOAT, man. Rest in peace, Takeoff, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
Anyway, so number two, obviously we talked about getting to work, right? Now we're gonna go to starting your job, starting work or whatever, right? And the second thing is obviously like the cleanliness,
Yes.
right? So obviously, you don't want to go to your job with like clothes all dirty, non-ironed, with little stains or whatever. Like that gives a bad image to the business, and also surely does it give a bad image to your work, to yourself. My bad. So obviously, how our way that we can tell you like from experience to be more professional, for example, with the cleanliness at work, with the cleanliness is obviously like make sure everything is neat and tidy, nails cut off, your uniform or your clothes or whatever. I don't have a uniform, but obviously I always need to make sure that like
you look presentable with your name,
everything. Name tags, name badges, or whatever. Yeah, always make sure that everything is clean from head to toe. Literally, make sure that like probably if you work, for example, especially in the kitchen, right? You need to make sure your beard are trimmed and in the right position. Maybe put like what do you call it? Hairnet or whatever. You have to put it because you never know when, for example, you do this. And then the hair goes into the food in someone's food. So obviously you don't want that.
That's a no.
That's bad.
So yeah.
So obviously, with your haircut as well, always having a good haircut, being on point, it's always very good. Going on, for example, shirt, obviously make sure it's neat, tidy, ironed, and obviously no stains, like very clean, just like the one that I have, you know what I'm saying? Very clean, you know what I'm saying? Always looking presentable. Look at Rilton as well, you know what I'm saying? Always. Make sure, for example, if you use apron, whatever, obviously make sure the apron is clean, make sure it's ironed, and then obviously make sure it's in the right positions that the managers tell you to have it. I remember when we used to be at work, right? And then with the aprons, sometimes we would have it all the way here, and then others we would have it all the way here. Obviously, having it here, it depends where you work.
Yeah.
If your apron has the little line that you can put it over your
neck
head,
holder.
like yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Make sure that you have it, right? Make sure that you always have it, because if you just have it over here, that's not the company standard. Most of the times.
Yeah.
Most of the places that I've worked,
not
that's not the standard to just have it around your waist.
No.
That gives it a bad image sometimes at your workplace. So I would say definitely, be more professional, be more like, brother, like why wouldn't you want to like look presentable? Why wouldn't you want to look nice?
Uh-huh.
Obviously, like, yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
an apron, but obviously you inside
Uh-huh.
of your workplace, right? Don't be ashamed to use an apron. Like
Uh-huh.
I've am I being kind of like wrong or delusional for saying that like maybe most people don't like to use apron because it doesn't allow them to look presentable? For example, for what they
For
have
the,
under.
for they self.
Yeah, but what like why did sometimes like
Some people ego is
yeah?
so you
So
can't.
there's no point, bro. There's no
You
point.
know
So
what I mean?
just
So.
follow the company standards.
Uh-huh.
Make sure you have it all nice, clean, tidy.
Uh-huh.
Shoes, obviously, wear a purpose shoes and
Mm-hmm.
obviously company standards
Mm-hmm.
shoes
Yes.
because they're not telling you just because they want to be bossy or whatever. No,
Uh-huh.
it's for your own safety,
Yeah.
especially non-slippery shoes. Sometimes in the
So
kitchen
yeah.
or shoes that can protect you from
Mm-hmm.
burns.
And no tidy trousers. Let's say not showing your ankles because maybe sometimes you're working in the back of house where you have a fryer and the oil can spill on your ankles and burn you.
Exactly, and that's
So
dangerous.
these little things, that can make a big difference, for your safety, of course.
Exactly, and obviously, like to know, a lot of people think that like their managers they're being bossy, but no, brother,
No,
that's the
that's
company
the policy,
standards. Yeah, and that's
you
they're
know.
trying to keep you safe as well.
Mhm.
Why would they try to put like in
And
a
I'm gonna,
position where you can
as a supervisor manager, I'm gonna implement that in more. I'm
yeah,
gonna be more strict with it because I have to.
of course, because it's your
Because yeah,
responsibility.
it's my responsibility to keep my staff safe
Yeah,
and the customers around. Let's say.
everywhere. That's what I'm
So
saying. So
yeah,
like obviously like yeah, the cleanliness is such
yeah,
a
yeah,
is
yeah.
such a good part of it. Like
And then for not interrupting you, cleanness and hygiene. I think going smelling nice, have a nice perfume. Don't go at work, because we all sweat. That's normal.
it's a normal thing,
We
bro.
all sweat. We all
Yeah.
sweat is a human thing, so we can't really take away from us. But go, you know, clean yourself very nice, add some perfume. So when you're talking to customers, they're smelling it. You're smelling you're smelling good. I think that's
Yeah.
very value.
True, but brother, imagine like sometimes at
No,
work,
put
right?
yourself as a customer.
Yeah,
You come to work, and then
the person
no, come to work. You come to the
to the
restaurant,
restaurant to eat, and then
and
the
then
person you're with is not smelling that good. You
yeah.
get what I mean?
So it does
That might
yeah.
happen most of the time. I
Not the person. Let's put you.
yeah,
You're not smelling good,
true.
and then
But
the person say, "Oh, I think you need to spray your
your arms a
your
little bit,
armpits."
and the thing is, we're being real here. We've
Of
been
course.
real. I don't
Yeah.
care. I don't care if like someone takes it as an offense.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry if you take it as an offense, but we've been real here.
Yeah,
right?
man. Being myself.
We're not like kind of like going at a specific person. We're just talking in general,
In
right?
general.
And we're just saying,
Oh.
for example, about ourselves as well. So just
Mm-hmm.
anyone out there who probably might feel a bit offended because we said
I
this.
sweat. I sweat as well.
It's normal. It's a
Yeah.
normal thing. But obviously, if you sweat, make sure you're smelling good while you sweat. Why not? Right? Why not? You get what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Brother. And that's the thing, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I never go into my job without having a shower or brushing my teeth. I could
No.
never.
That is it.
I could never. Brother, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Then I'd rather be late. I'm not joking. I'd rather be late. I'll be late 1 hour. But I make sure I take my shower, bro. Or I brush my teeth. I
No,
cannot.
brush teeth is a must.
Yeah, especially brushing your teeth, bro.
Yeah,
It's a must,
yeah, it's a
brother.
must.
If you don't have time to take a shower at a home, go to the gym. Go to the gym and have a shower, brother. I can't count how many times I've taken a shower at the gym because I didn't have hot water at home. I've done it, but I always make sure.
The struggle is real.
Exactly, and this is why you should always make sure you have a gym membership. Because you never know what can happen, right? You never know what can happen. Your gym.
Any gym out there, yeah, my man is plugging you.
I'm telling you, brother. Yo, you never know what can happen, bro. You never.
That's joke.
I'm being real.
No. Because I know you be real. That's why. Maybe people think you joking, but I know you.
Yeah, I'm being real. I can't count how many times I've taken a shower at the gym because I didn't have hot water or the water was
Man,
dripping in the
it's
morning
like-
or something.
Bro, it's life.
It's facts.
Sometimes your pipe might be broken. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You know.
So what? You gonna go what to your cousin's house early in the morning or something to have a shower?
Nah,
Nah.
come on, man.
If you have a gym membership, gym is just down the road. Take everything, your towel, your shower gel, your shampoo, whatever you want to do it, right? Just go to the gym and have that shower, bro.
This guy is
You're not even paying for water. You're not paying for the whole water. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Just go there, have your shower. Even if the towel stinks, brother, that's why you should always have a second or third pair of towels. So never have one towel, right? Having two, whatever it is in life, right? In life, having two is better than having one. This is why we're tripping about the camera, because we only have one camera, right?
And we want free.
And we want free.
There
So
you
that's
go.
why we always have to press the record or whatever and change
And it's
the
annoying.
focus. And it's annoying, of course. That's
For
why we
you
want
guys
to
and for us.
but that's why we want to have 3 cameras or 2 cameras, right? Because that thing can happen. That's what I'm saying. It's so easy. It's such a no-brainer, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Soon.
Always have
Inshallah.
2 or 3 towels or whatever. Take your shower gel, take your underwear, extra clothes, whatever it is, extra socks, right? Make sure you prepare for it before.
Socks.
Yeah.
Socks is very important.
Brother, don't
Extra
ever
socks.
forget your socks. You don't want to wear the same socks, bro.
No.
Imagine the same socks that you wore yesterday, and you want to wear it the next day. God damn, brother. Your foot is gonna be tapping out. Like, hey, we need to change, brother. We need to change. I can't do this anymore.
Can't
This
do it
shit
anymore.
stinks. This shit stinks. You need to
Yeah.
change it. Oh man, nah, brother. I can never wear the same socks twice.
Well, that's why you should have a lot of pairs of socks.
Yeah, brother, I can't count on one hand how many socks I have. I have about almost 20 pairs of socks. Boxers, same thing. Almost 20 pairs. So obviously, like by the end of the week, you can literally just wash the ones that you use anyway,
Of course,
and then
yeah.
just put it out there, and then,
Yeah, and then
whatever.
use it again.
Recycle,
And again,
fuck
and again,
it.
and again, and yeah.
That's it. But obviously, but that's what I'm saying. Always, if there's no options, like brother, just go there, and go to the gym, whatever it is. Have your shower, come to work clean, have your clothes well. All right. There are gyms sometimes who have irons.
Oh, is it?
No, there is.
Which one?
You remember Fitness First in
Oh yeah. But that's in London Bridge, I know.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
remember?
but
Yeah,
that-
exactly.
But that's a
Fitness.
very
It's expensive
Yeah,
though.
we're talking about like a high.
True, but still, there are gyms who has irons and thingy. So I don't know. Maybe if you can afford probably a gym that has all the facilities or all the things that you need in order for you to like have your life easier, I'd say probably you
'Cause
spending
you're
spending money on you.
It's like I understand why that gym has iron and it's all this kind of equipment that can help you through the day.
Yeah,
Because there's a lot of people from the office.
true.
You know what I mean? So if you work in the office, you're gonna look smart. Your shirt iron. So that's why they provide you with this. But we're talking about ends.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
so
They just throw the machine at you and that's it. You're not
you
getting
do
nothing.
whatever you want.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but I get so then I guess then this is a way if any of you like gym gym companies out there, if you're watching right now, brother, please provide people with this kind of stuff.
Yes.
Please do it.
It makes a
It
big
makes
difference.
exactly, because imagine if you are the only let's say like low cost gym that have iron that people can just go there.
You're promoting.
Yeah,
You're promoting.
that's
it.
good,
You're
brother.
promoting your company, of course.
You obviously you as a gym company, gym group or whatever it is, right? You should always make your customers feel comfortable,
Of course.
right? And for them to be able, you need to offer something that other gyms doesn't have. You get what I mean? So in order for you to do that, brother, go the extra mile. Put like shampoo and shower gel in the shower, so people don't have to buy it themselves. And then because those are simple things, right? It doesn't have to be. You can literally just go Poundland or Savers and buy the bottle of shampoo for like £1.
Yeah.
Just pour it in the shit. You get what I mean? And then let people take their showers normally. Obviously, like obviously they provide other stuff, which is obviously, for example, in the toilets, right? In the toilets, obviously they provide you with shower gel to wash your hands, toilet paper, and this and that. But obviously, just go maybe a little bit of an extra mile. You get what I mean? At Fitness First, that's what I'm saying. The reason why Fitness First is so expensive is because they go to that extra mile, right?
Yeah.
It might be something that you don't really think of. I'm not talking about like training equipment. No. They have, as we were talking, irons.
Clean towels.
They offer you towels, so you don't have to bring towel from your own house. And then obviously because it's so it's all like wet, and then you put it in your bag, it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna start smelling by the time you get home because you're not gonna get home
Yeah.
straight after that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, just give them back. They put it like in the dirty laundry or whatever. The next day you come in, boom, that's it. You get another towel. You don't need to bring
Yeah.
your own. I think they also, if I'm not mistaken, they also provide shower gel, right?
Yeah, they do.
And
They
then the
do.
rest is just your
Yeah.
boxes, your socks, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Just bring it there, and then boom, you go about your day.
Yeah.
This is why I think the gym is is the price that it is because of that. But also they have steaming room, swimming pool, and all of that. So I guess
Sauna.
sauna,
Yeah.
everything.
So
You get what I mean? So that
what
helps a
can you
lot.
say?
But that's what I'm saying. For any gym company out there looking like, brother, I think this is the best advice that I've ever given any company. And you guys should sponsor me, by the way. Um, just do that, man.
Provide your customers with more things.
Hold on. Why is this not playing? I hope there's nothing going wrong here. This
That's why I was looking at it.
this should be playing. Why? Hold on.
Go on YouTube.
Let me check. Hold on. Let me check YouTube.
Yeah.
Let's see if everything's okay. Hold on, guys, because on restream it says that it stopped
Yeah.
and everything. I mean, it looks good. It doesn't look bad. Hold on. Now it's not playing. The internet is good. I mean, it looks good. Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
But it's just on the thing there that it stopped. I don't know why.
That's weird.
It's not playing. Yeah, internet is good. So
Right,
it's just
yeah, it's just here. I
it's
don't
just
know.
here. I don't know why, but let's keep going because it keeps
It's irrelevant now, to be honest.
if
so.
it's playing there anyway, so it should be
Yeah.
fine. But yeah, we literally I give you guys like a whole rant about cleanliness right now, which as I
And
said,
we went the extra mile for you guys, so
there you go.
give you some tips,
And experience. That's what I'm saying. Experience. Man's trying to have.
It's true. It's true.
I want all the sponsorships.
Listen, last episode on Sunday, he won the cookie company. Now he wants gym. So, brother, choose something: cookie or gym, bro.
I want them all.
I want them.
I want them all. I want gym. I want water. I want whatever. Shout out to
Shout out to Volvic.
yes sir. Shout out Volvic, man. You need to sponsor me with that water, brother.
I'll drink it, but I'm doing Ramadan, so
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
soon.
Volvic, you need to sponsor your boy, man. I drink this water every
I'm
day.
fasting.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. As I said, like obviously clean clothes, obviously uniform, nails, hair. Make sure that your hair is tidy. Put the hairnet if you need to on your beard or on your hair. Make sure your hands is washed. First thing before you start work, please wash your hands.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. Happy birthday. Just sing the happy birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Like I was about to say, if you don't know how to count to 20, sing happy birthday.
Just sing the happy birthday. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And then brother, just
that's it
go
about it, to
about
be
your
honest.
day. We're gonna get into more topics right down soon.
Yeah.
So Matis, what about you? What you gotta say?
Basically, you covered everything about the cleanness and everything. So no, I don't think I will add anything for that.
No, so it's
No.
all good.
No, it's all good because everything you said is basically I'm gonna repeat what you said. So yeah.
I mean, I guess let's say probably.
Because
I mean,
cleanliness is simple but is important. Like
Yes.
cleanliness and everything. So I don't think there's not a lot to talk about it,
Mm.
but it's important to talk about it.
there you go.
So yeah.
Yes, sir. So I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like all that we have here, most of the things you can obviously apply as a manager and also
That's what
as
I'm
a
saying.
staff. So
like if I go to say and give my example, I would be like, oh, what I'll be looking for
on the staff.
on the staff is nails. If you're wearing the correct uniform, if your hair is on point, if you know having any piercings around,
Yeah.
So if your hair is covered, that's normal thing. So that's why I said if I talk about it, it'll be basically all surrounded. So I just don't want to repeat what
It makes sense.
we've already been talking. So
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Good. Anyway, yeah. So
Next one,
you
yeah.
want to get into
yeah,
point
what's the
number
next
three?
one again? Sorry, forgot.
Productivity.
Productivity.
Yeah.
What's that like? More like
Productivity, just
Yeah.
like just doing stuff around your workplace, for example. Like
Oh, This one right now, I don't have nothing in my head. To be
Man's
honest.
improvising, you know.
Yeah, I'm
He's
improvising.
improvising. But
Um,
I give. 1 second. Sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Go
I
on.
give. I kind of give it to him because basically this is my episode, right?
yeah,
This is
but
my
you
episode.
both. Yeah, but yeah,
He's just giving his perspective as a manager, and I'm giving my perspective kind of like as a staff,
stuff. Yeah,
right? So this is kind of like my episode. So obviously, nothing about being selfish or anything. I'm not, because next week he's doing his episode, and I'm just here to support him, same way that he's here to support me in whatever
Yeah.
experience or whatever we have to,
Mm-hmm.
you
100%.
know.
So I'll let you go because I don't have nothing in my mind right now, to be
No.
honest.
I mean,
And then I can come with some one of yours, innit?
all right. So I mean, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
at a workplace as a staff, or what you want to do is like obviously be productive, man. Don't never like not gonna say never, but most of the time try to always do something. You get what I mean? Your manager always want to see you do something because
Your
they're not
manager is
paying
always
you.
watching you.
Huh?
He's always watching you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's always whatever. He might be in the cameras and you don't
And-
even know.
And the worst thing you can say to a manager, come to them and say, I don't have nothing to do.
Oh my! Oh,
Because
brother.
I'll make sure you will have something to do.
And you might not even like it.
No, yeah, because I'll give you the worst of the worst.
You might
So-
not even like it. Exactly. So don't ever tell your manager, "Oh, there's nothing to do," because he will find definitely something to do. You want to clean lamps? You want to stay? You want to step on this chair and clean
No,
lamps?
that's a minor. The sink, toilet seat,
Yeah, go clean whatever it is,
toilet seat,
or like clean the bins or whatever.
bin area.
Oh, hell no. That's
You know
what I'm saying.
what I'm
Don't ever
So-
tell the manager. Instead, to be more professional, actually, ask your manager to like give you something to do because we don't have no orders right now. Just be obviously is the way that you say it. Don't go to your manager. Yo, there's nothing to do. Give me something to do. Don't say that. Like, what the hell? Like, who are you? You supposed to be the staff, and he's supposed to be the manager. So
Yeah.
he's supposed to be your leader and like kind of like guide you to do something correctly. You get what I mean? So, obviously, be respect and be like, okay, we at the moment, I have no orders to do. Everything is all done. Everything is clean. My areas is clean. Let's say the beans are changed. If the beans is changing.
Can I help you with something?
Can I
else?
help you with something? You want me to do something while we're waiting, for example, for the next customers to come or
Yeah.
whatever? Like, just
Understand.
present yourself in a good manner. You get what I mean?
Understand.
And then he might give whatever it is, right? He might give you like, let's say, probably like a hard job, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you offering him to like you offering like yourself to like putting yourself in a position where you always want to do something, he's gonna earn you extra points.
Yes.
There might be something out
They will
there.
recognize you.
Yeah, whatever it is. Imagine, for example, when I used to work with you, right? I had a lot of managers kind of like coming to me, giving me, for example, vouchers.
Yeah.
To like go watch movies, go eat or whatever, because I've always been
You can
productive.
be
I've
the
always,
employee of the month.
yeah,
Like by you coming to me, let's say, and you say, "Oh, Wilton, I don't have nothing to do. Can you tell me what I need to do or something that I can do?" You know.
exactly. There must be something to
And
be
then I'll
done.
go at the end of the day. I'll write in the group chat, say, "Oh, look, today Fabricio was amazing. He did an amazing job. He helped me with a lot of things. I think we should reward him with something."
With something, there you go,
I mean,
brother.
so-
You can always win. You can always win at
Always,
work,
yeah.
no matter how you do it.
Or we can
can
speak
always
about
win.
age because of your attitude. We can even think about promoting you
You never know.
by simple things.
There you go. You might get a raise.
Yeah.
You might get a
Who
raise.
doesn't want to get the raise?
Oh man, brother, I don't think we can stress this enough about being professional at work, man. Especially with the productivity. I'm giving, for example, we're gonna give you our experiences in a second, right? Me being the person that I am, one thing is I hate being bored, right?
Being bored is not nice.
I hate being bored, brother, cause like.
I like busy.
Yeah, I like being productive. There's something about me, for example, that I hate. I hate being bored. I just love being
And
productive.
one of the benefits of you being busy is time will quicker.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
You don't want to stay there looking at your watch or looking at the till. Oh my God, it's been 10 minutes. It's been 1 minute, 10 minutes ago. You don't want to do that, right? So being productive, finding something to do, right, will help you in the long run. It will help you with yourself, right? By time going quicker, you get to go home quicker, you get to get your money quicker. Put you in a good spot for the manager, especially right? Because the managers always want like they're paying you for that. They're paying you to work. So being productive at work, like literally just gonna help you in the long run.
And then I need to I need to work more on my being productive, you know. Or let me just press the thing
Yeah.
in.
Fuck's sake, man. Guys, I swear we'll change this. I swear we'll change this. We're gonna be able to buy a better camera that can go, let's say, probably to about 2 hours non-stop, so we can always.
It's okay, man. It's just the beginning, you know.
Yeah. We all gotta start somewhere.
And then we just need to be grateful for what we have,
Exactly.
and thanks God, innit? Because there's one thing missing. Okay, cool. Of 1,000 things that we have already, so we can't really complain. So yeah,
Yes, sir.
100%. But like Fabrice said, in the future, we're gonna find a better camera and then we're gonna provide better content for you
Better
guys.
quality content.
Content and
Exactly.
everything. So
So yeah.
for being productive, yeah.
Mm.
Me, I need to implant. That's why I didn't have the explanation. I say because I need to implant that in my life. Because like sometimes, as a manager, I can explain. For you to be productive, it's just like okay, you're running the shift. Okay, you're doing this, but as a manager, there's a lot of other things you have to do. That me personally, I need to do it
Mm-hmm.
because I haven't been that much into provide like that much into basically upgrade myself into a better position and everything.
Yeah.
So means like I can say that I'm very good running shifts and everything, but there's like things that our managers have to do. Let's say respond to emails or place call outs for something is wrong or you got this or that. You know, problems in the restaurants, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's something I need to work on me. So that's why I didn't have things to say about being proactive because I need to work on being proactive.
Okay, I
See
see. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do. For
And
example,
by
being
me
a
saying
manager,
out
right?
there, you push me to another level. You make me, oh, Wilton, now you have to do it. You know what I mean? So I'm putting myself in the spot so I can put the work into it.
There you go.
So yeah.
And then, man, I mean, definitely as a staff, and especially as a manager, you always think about, for example, your workplace as being your own business.
Yes.
So if
You should.
if you think about it that way, right?
That's a good example.
Then you're obviously gonna be,
And I'm gonna take it in that end. So
But for example, especially you, for example, being a manager, right? You were talking about, for example, replying to emails and doing other certain stuff. But
yeah.
there might be something on your blind spot, like something that obviously you don't really see, that that you can, for example, get it done in order, for you to work on your productivity, but also like it helps the business because it's done properly.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
100%.
it can do with whatever it is. For example, I don't know. Let's say, for example, make sure, like, obviously as a manager, I'm sure you have tasks to do. Make sure the cleaning jobs are done. Make sure you have make sure you have food, drinks, or whatever. Make sure your staff are have correct uniform, whatever it is. Make sure the drinks machine is probably fixed. Make sure the floor is not dirty. They need to sweep it, so you have to
before you hang over to another
a manager or whatever. So yeah, that's the thing, brother. There's so many little things as well that you can contribute to.
That's what I'm saying. That there's things that I'm really good with it, and there's things I need to work on it.
You need to improve it, exactly.
So that's what I'm saying.
So productivity, guys. Productivity at work, I can literally tell you, it's your best friend. Productivity at work is your best friend. Doing something, it doesn't have. I literally was telling them, like, you don't have to do it to impress your managers, right? You have to do it for you.
For you, yeah.
Right? Because if you do it for you, it's kind of like, as we said, 2-in-1. You're already impressing the manager anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But if you're doing it for you, time goes quicker. Your place look nice and clean. Brother, why would you?
The environment will be...
It's amazing. You can literally light a candle up in there, man, and just chill. That's what I'm saying. Don't always be productive. Don't ever tell your managers, like, oh, there's nothing to do. No. Trust me, bro. If you work, especially if you work in a restaurant, right? We kind of give it more as a perspective of working in the restaurants because we work in hospitality and restaurants and all of
Yeah,
that. So
and,
that's
and working hospitality is hard.
yeah. There's always something to do.
Yeah, 100%.
Always, 100%, brother. Even if you have to change the light bulb in the toilet, there's always something to do. So don't ever. I mean, there might be times where obviously, like, imagine it's been crazy busy, right? It's been crazy busy. Yeah, obviously you are allowed to take a break, you to like take a little breather, go outside, catch some air. Especially for example in the summer, sometimes it's incredibly hot, right? You want to go outside, ask your manager. Okay. Make sure that obviously all the important things are done,
Yeah.
and then go to your manager and be
Don't
like,
come to me when it's busy and everybody's stressing and say, "Oh, I need
I
to
need
go
to go
smoke.
outside. Nah,
Oh, I need to go catch a quick air." Nah, man, doesn't work like that. You know what I mean?
and we're gonna get about that in the in
Yeah.
the in the fourth
Yeah.
point in a second, actually,
Yeah.
because that's also, that's the important of being professional, like um kind of like, supporting your colleagues, your manager, whatever it is, and then make sure the job is done properly. But yeah, organization and productive. I think, no, we say productivity, but not organization. So organization, I mean, is kind of like the same thing.
Yeah.
They go. I think they definitely kind of go hand to
We
hand
talked
because
about organization a little bit without realizing. We were saying making sure everything is on point.
yeah,
Make sure,
true.
yeah. So
There you go. So yeah, organization like is
without
goes.
you acknowledging it,
Mm-hmm.
we even talked about it. So
Talk about.
so
Well, you see, it goes along. It goes along, but bro. I don't think this is something out of this world that we can say like, oh, like discovering a scientific experiment. This brother. This is something just so easy.
yeah.
It's so easy, bro. Like, bro, I don't think no. Imagine like, you work, let's say, in the kitchen, right? If you see that the floor is dirty, just grab the thing and sweep the floor. Like, it doesn't have to be, oh, I did it right now. This is one of the
I'll
things.
say
Like,
go extra mile.
yes, and this is the thing as well. Like, a lot of people think, oh, because I done it, he's waiting for the other person to do it because it's their turn
Yeah.
because I already done it.
Yeah, but a lot of
Don't
people think like that.
Please don't have that mindset, bro.
Yeah.
Please don't have that mindset, because first of all, you're stressing yourself. You don't want to be stressed while being stressed. You don't want to add more stress to your stress, because obviously working, especially in a busy place or dealing with other customers, sometimes there are customers out there who please have some manners, man. Please have some manners. But obviously, you don't want to add more stress to your own stress. So if you see that it's dirty, brother, it takes you like, what, 1 minute, 2 minutes, and then boom, your
Yeah.
place is quick and clean. Your manager's gonna be like, oh wow, like, wow, this
Impressed.
looks good.
Yeah.
And maybe you, without even realizing, your manager's watching you,
Yeah.
right?
Managers always watching.
They're
don't worry.
always watching. He can tell you, he's a manager himself.
Yeah,
He's always watching what you do.
Yeah.
You might not think of it, but he's always watching. So that's what I'm saying, brother. Go the extra mile, right? If the floor is dirty, sweep the floor. If the counter is dirty, wipe it. Put the menus in place, whatever it is. The bins is full, change the bin, right? Because it might help you too. Imagine you want to put something in the bin, but the bin is full, and now you're the last one who put something onto it, and then your manager sees you and
I'll
be
come
like,
to you.
huh?
I'll come to you.
There you
I say,
go.
why did you not change?
Why did not change the bin?
Even though he wasn't your fault, but you was the last person I saw that put in, so he didn't. You know what I mean? So,
You should always take the initiative to change the bin.
yes, 100%.
There you go. But that's what I'm saying, brother. This is just something that is so easy. Like for us especially, it's easy to talk about because it's something that he
Relate,
knows about
yeah.
it, something that he sees. But this is also something that I do,
Yeah.
which makes my job so much
Yeah.
easier,
Yeah.
so much easier. The reason why I said I love my job is because of this. It's because I implemented everything. Like everything about being a professional at work is exactly what I implement. That makes my job easier, makes the manager's job easier, and then boom, I stay
Everyone
in a
is
good.
happy. At the
Yeah.
end, yeah.
I stay levels above the water. That's it. I don't have to drown.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Life is like an ocean. Always make your head above the water.
Always gotta have your head above the water.
Yeah.
Otherwise you'll drown. Or otherwise you die.
Yes, 100%.
Man,
So yeah, man. Next one. Let's go, brother.
you wanna go for the fourth
Yeah,
one?
yeah. So the fourth one we got here: respect, no gossip, positivity, and support. Supportive, let's say.
Yeah, being
Being supportive. So what can I relate to this? Being respectful. There's I can explain you a lot of things about being respectful, but I'm just gonna explain you one or two. being respectful is basically you respect everybody that works with you, respect the religion, respect who they are, where they come from, and etc. Okay, and you got respectful for me, even though I know I'm a manager, but you can be my staff. I'm still gonna respect you because respect can show. By me respecting you can show that I really care about you, and I'm not thinking that I'm higher than you. I can talk to you in a certain way.
Yeah.
That's how I say, and you feel more comfortable to work with me. You feel more freely, let's say, to be around me. What can I say about no gossip? Don't gossip at work, because everything you gossip or you lie, it will come back to you at the end of the day. It will haunt you.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So, especially managers, don't gossip around, because that can jeopardize your position and make people hate you, and then you don't want people to hate you at work.
Exactly. You might create like a rumor or something
Yes.
about something that you
Yeah.
might have thought it was true because someone else told you it is,
Yeah.
and then that information goes to you. Your information goes to another one. The other one goes to another one, and then the source most likely most of the time will be you. They're
And
gonna
it's
ask you, "Oh, where did you hear it from?" "Oh, that manager
man,
told
yeah.
me." Imagine that's gonna
And then
ruin
you
your
don't want that,
image.
yeah. Yes, ruin your image, and imagine, let's say, escalate to a level that it gets to your boss, and your boss have to sit down with you, and then you feel embarrassing.
And he doesn't have to be for something that you did wrong, for example, during the workplace, because this can be treated as like a kind of like a misconduct or something.
Yeah, misconduct. Yeah,
It can be
yeah.
treated as a misconduct. So obviously your general manager, or whatever, is gonna sit with you and be like, "Oh, I heard something about this." And then the thing is, like, there are times where people love to twist words, right? They might hear one thing and tell your general
See, that's
manager
why you don't gossip.
the other thing,
Yes.
and then you in big trouble.
Have you seen that game? It's a very funny game though, and you can and from there you realize that everything you say can be twist.
Yeah.
So you have this game that there's a group of us. Let's say we all in a circle, and then first of all say, "Oh, Fabricio, I'm going. I will go to your and say Fabricio going home." When that word is going around the the circle, when you reach back to you, it's completely different.
Different
what you
thing.
said.
Exactly.
So this is a good example I'm giving to you guys, okay? And then we got as well positivity. I think personally I'm very positive person. You know, I come to work, if the shit is here in the fan, I'll be like, guys, don't worry, man, it'll be okay. We here to sort it out. That's your job as a manager.
True.
Not to think too much, just sort it out, get to the point, and so basically, the job of a manager is that be there, make it happen, and solve it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and then as well, by being positive, is just like you go there, you say, "Oh, guys, yeah, how can I explain it, man? It's not a difficult one, but it's just like too much things, and then I want to explain one thing, and it's just you don't want to forget one sound.
You're creating too much bridges,
too much
man.
bridges. So I think I just need to stick to one thing.
Yeah. But hold on, let me just say something there. Like when you were saying about solving a problem, or for example, when someone comes to you to solve their problem, is for example what you say, you describe someone as a leader, right? A leader needs to be a problem solver.
Yes.
So obviously your staff, as a manager, your staff will come to you because they expect you to solve a problem that is already there. I don't know, maybe
And then
maybe maybe the drinks machine is not working, but your staff doesn't know how to fix it, but you know, so they will come to you expecting you to know what to do, right? So obviously when you solve it, exactly, when you solve it, is good for them. So it creates a good environment.
Positive environment, of course.
Exactly.
And then this is a good tip I'm gonna give you. If you're having a bad day, by the time you step in the door, leave it outside.
There you go.
Oh yeah, look, starting the day feeling full positive. What Lulu said.
Yeah, what was that? Yeah, that's it. That's true. That's 100% true. That's literally 100% true. Cause like, okay, so what she said is waking up.
Waking up and starting the day with a positive mindset
will
set you to a positive day at work and any place you go. Basically, that's what
Yeah,
she's saying.
of
It's
course.
true. Wake up, put some Bob Marley music. Don't worry about a thing. That helps you. I'll be honest, because I use that.
Yeah, I mean, there are many times when music
Mhm.
helps you become let's say probably in a better mood,
Yes, of
right?
course.
That's the reason why, for example, restaurants and whatever, like they have music,
Hmm.
what do you like to create a positive environment,
Yeah, yeah,
and
100%.
also by doing that, the restaurant also create a good environment uh, between the staff, because imagine if the staff have a song in common, like for example, I don't know, Burna Boy, like let's say on the low, right?
Man's in love with Afrobeat.
Everyone probably knows about the lyrics of the like yeah or
Oh,
whatever,
I
right?
need it. Usher, yo.
Yeah,
Last,
exactly.
last. Yeah.
Imagine you put that song, right? Everyone is
You know
gonna
when
be
you hear that
vibing, is
part
gonna be in a good mood.
of the last when you hear that part, that part, like it makes, for me, makes me, my body vibrate. It makes me very
Ah,
positive.
there
So,
you go.
and then I can provide that to other person.
So yeah, starting up with the right foot, especially
Yes,
during the
right. For
day,
yes,
like starting your like your day with
it's
the
a new
right
day.
foot,
It's a new day.
and
Leave the past. The past is already done.
yeah,
Just
you
leave
can't you
it.
can't change it. You
Yeah.
just have
Yes.
to do
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I mean, there are things in the past that you cannot change, so you just have to move forward and change the future, because you can't change your past, but you can change your
Yes.
future. So just yeah, man, just think about it and then make it make sense.
And you got the last one. Be supportive.
Hmm?
Supportive. Support others.
Ah,
Basically,
support. Oh yeah, I
very
mean,
important. Support others. Like, there's a lot of managers like, oh, I'm a manager, I'm not gonna do this or whatever. When you support someone, they will look at you as a leader. You basically showing them how to do it and how to make it easier, the job,
yes
because you
sir.
know more about the job than them, because maybe you've been there longer there, or maybe because you was like them before, and you're just trying to give some tips. So that's basically supporting the
Yeah, true.
person.
And it's also like it's all about experience, because
Yeah.
if you have experience, and there might be someone who's been there for longer but doesn't know what to do. But if you have experience, then you haven't been there for long. That plays a part in it. So just being experienced as well is a
Mhm.
good it's a good thing about
Mhm.
when you said, for example, about being supportive, right? You can't just go there, uh, expecting to do something if you don't know how to do it.
Yes.
So that's why experience plays a lot of part in this.
Yeah.
So yeah, but being supported, especially to your colleagues, right? You don't. Why would you be like? Why would you be, let's say, content? Why would you be like? Maybe sometimes it's neutral, right? If your colleague is struggling, why? This doesn't make sense. So like, a part of being a pro, part of
Mhm.
being a professional, especially at work, it's obviously like showing like the quality of being a good
Mhm.
colleague,
Yeah.
right? There might be, I don't know, your colleague might be, stressing up with, I don't know, whatever, right? Sending away the food,
Mhm.
right? But if you're there by her side, telling like
Mhm.
automatically, right? Automatically, your colleague definitely is gonna be more calm, because she knows that she's not, he or she, sorry, is not gonna is gonna feel calmer, because they know of your presence,
Mhm.
right? Because obviously, imagine, there might be something that, you know, if imagine if she has a lot on her plate, she's kind of like, let's say, probably fixing up the rice in the microwave, and you fixing up the chips.
Chips. Yeah.
All right, so just put it in there and be like, okay, cool, here's the chips, or heat up the broccoli, and
Mhm.
put the plates in a certain way. I'm just using the
So
non. There's a
basically saying communication.
communication is good as well,
Yeah.
but like, I mean, like, kind of like being there to support her, like it can be physically
Mhm.
and also like morally, like
Yeah,
actually
mentally.
being,
Yeah, mentally.
no,
That's
morally,
morally.
morally is kind of
Like,
like being there, like giving like moral support, like kind of tell
mhm.
you,
Oh,
okay,
moral
you
support.
can do
Okay, cool.
this, that makes it more,
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
that
Oh,
makes it
makes
more
it more easier.
easier.
Like that, the one explained in the beginning, basically. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Hmm.
that support
But
being
you need to know where's the right time to support someone.
true,
Because
because
sometimes by you going supporting someone, you're making their life is difficult.
more difficult.
Yes.
Exactly. So
So that's why
exactly.
one
So
thing you need to understand, you need to create that this, not this barrier, but you need to create this consciousness in your mind that by helping someone, maybe you're making it harder for them,
true.
or by helping them, maybe you're making it easier for them.
Easier. So
So,
you need to know the difference There has to be time where you definitely know the difference. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if let's say probably most of the times, obviously, if that person is there
Yeah.
with someone, is let's say struggling, right? But if they are with someone and then they kind of like, they might be struggling, but they know what to do if they are too, right? So obviously, there's no way that you can intervene. There's no need for you to intervene, because obviously you're probably gonna make it worse by having one more person in that spot, right? Of basically, like, kind of like you kind of obstructing, let's say, probably the second person from helping the main person, let's say, because of your presence. So there's no need for you to be there. But if that person is there alone and struggling, obviously, like, there might be a very good time, even though she might look like she has it all. Why am I keep saying she? But he or she have it all under control. You know why I'm saying
I
she?
know what you say, she.
Because I'm literally just thinking about the coordination at Nando's. I'm not even joking. The
I know.
coordination at Nando's, right?
know.
I'm just gonna put it out there. Fuck it. Yes, we used to work at Nando's together, right? And I'm literally just thinking about coordination, because on coordination is mainly ladies.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking about a coordinator, right? And for example, being a coordinator, like, sometimes you have a
Just
lot of
to-
plates.
Just to take this in mind, Fabrizio used to be a very good coordinator, by the
What?
way.
No way. No way. No way. No way. No, brother, I used to make that place worse, if I'm not mistaken. I used to be a good griller.
No, but you used to be better than me on coordinator, though.
And you were a manager,
Yeah,
so you should have known better, though.
Yeah, cool.
But you used to be a better griller, so I guess it just
compliments.
go.
Yeah.
But for example, like, helping the way, for example, that for example, I would do it, right? I would do it like, I would help the coordinators was the simple thing, just doing the chips, right? Doing the chips, because chips is one of the
Main-
the products that you will sell a
Main-
lot.
Yeah, main product.
Right?
Main.
Because obviously, going to the freezer, taking the chips, opening the bag, put it in the fryer, press the button, that takes a lot of time. Takes a lot of energy.
Still in his head.
Of course, I remember, bro. I was there for 5 years. Man. Come on, I remember everything, and that takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
And obviously, when the chips, let's say, is ready, put in the ramekin, put in that spot, that in front of the rice thing. Just put it in there and leave it there, right? Because obviously, that's something that you need the most, and then the rest, obviously, is just put in the rice or the corn or the ramekin on the plate, whatever.
plate,
That helps a lot, bro.
Helps a lot.
And that's
a lot.
that's when the support comes. And I've done it a lot, and then many times I've made that mistake of going to help and I've interrupted instead.
Yes, 100%.
You get what I mean? So that's where you need to know when is the right time to go and support
And
your
what's
colleague.
the right thing to do? Let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like you said, you give a good example for the chips here. Because chips, you got the fryer and then you got the cottage. Basically, not in the way with that person, and
Exactly.
that person knows what exactly you're doing. Because sometimes you can't repeat the same thing. So basically, you watching the screen, or you following the receipts, and then you're doing the same meal. So you waste the time.
Yep. Exactly. Instead of doing something else to help with the other orders that obviously are laid on the screen.
That's why I said with support, communication is the key.
Exactly. There you go.
You know what I mean? And then for you, let's say respect. What's respect for you at work?
Respect. Oh man, like, yeah. But obviously, it has to do with, for example, like knowing the limit as well, right? Sometimes you might make a joke that might cross the limit, and that person might not be comfortable with you. So in that, it can get you in deep trouble as well, right? It can get you in deep trouble.
Misunderstanding is real.
It is, bro. That's why, for example, that's why, as we give it now, we should always be respectful, know the boundaries, and obviously, I guess it kind of has to do with, for example, how comfortable we are with someone as well. But even if you are comfortable with someone, anyway, just keep it respectful under any circumstances, right? Respect everyone. It can be your colleagues, it can be your manager, and obviously the most important, the customers, right? Always, the customers are there to eat, and then they leave.
Yeah.
And that's it. They're not doing that. They're not going there to clean the toilet. They're not going there to help you make the drinks or make the food or whatever. They always go there, enter the premises, sit on the table, eat, pay the bill, and they're out. That's it. So obviously, customer service is very important in here. So obviously,
Very important.
when you're providing that customer service, always keep it respectful, right?
100%, yeah.
Because it might, let's say, especially for example, imagine, right? It might be your best friend coming in to eat. Even if, for example, at home you guys have these jokes or whatever, right? keep it respectful inside
Yes,
of a restaurant
because
because you never
it's your
know.
workplace.
Yeah, but you never know who's sitting on the other side as well. But obviously, you being in uniform or something like that, they might take it in the wrong way
Yeah.
and be like, okay, cool, I don't want to be here because
And then
the
good.
jokes or whatever
Because
they
you
do.
talked about you basically you said about friend and say, for example, I can give me and you being respectful. We used to play and have our time in it,
Mm.
but when you're wrong, I will tell you wrong,
Yeah, same
even
thing.
though you're my cousin.
Yeah,
You know, and because
but and this is one of the things that I've always told all the managers. Like whenever we step inside of the premises, you are my manager and
yes,
I'm part of your
yeah,
staff,
yeah,
right?
100%.
So you're there to manage me if I make any mistakes or
Of
whatever it
course,
is, or
that's my job. I'm
yeah,
getting paid today.
exactly.
So
That's what I'm saying. That's your job, and that's literally what I say. Outside with like best friends, cousins, uh, business partners,
because you get
whatever it is, right? But inside of the premises, I'm part of your staff and
yeah,
you're my manager.
yeah,
That's your shift. I need to be respectful no matter what. If you tell me to do something, I'll have to do it.
yeah,
Right? Whatever it is, that's listening, communication over that is part of being
yeah,
professional. So
100%.
this is a great example right here. This is
That's
like
why. That's why you because
it's
you touched about my friend or friend. Your friend came, so I think it would be a good example of me because we work together.
yeah, we did 5 years, man.
Yeah, 5 years together.
5 years.
So we're just saying it so for you guys to understand the perspective what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So you can guys really understand how deep it is being respectful. Let's say.
Yes, sir. Anyway,
it-
should we go? Should we go to the last one? I guess we
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah, of
debunked
course.
number 4. This is the last one.
Yeah.
On the list. It's kind of like as we said, we're going by orders, right? Obviously, first thing, punctuality when you get there, cleanliness, obviously, when you start in your shift, productivity, organization, like during the shift. Obviously, also this fourth one can go during the shift as well because it is the same thing, like respecting people,
Basically,
no
Fabrice is trying to
gossip.
say everything that we're saying in order at the end will all be linked in one thing. Let's say.
Exactly. So from the beginning when you start your shift, or when you're about to start your shift, to the end
Yeah.
when you're about to leave and go home. And obviously this is the last part, right? Which is kind of like causing let's say causing like an impact at work, right? Imagine your shift is finished, and obviously the
Keep talking. I'm just gonna press the.
okay. Imagine your shift is finished, and then there might be something to do. There might be something to do, but for example, he's approaching the time where you're gonna have to clock out, and then obviously you want to go home because you've probably been here for way too long. But unless for example you really have something to do, unless there's really something that's like kind of like really important that let's say you have to maybe make up to an appointment, or for example you have a second job, but a way that you can literally also be supportive at the same time and causing an impact is helping out your
Colleagues?
colleagues by literally making sure that the station or
Your section.
or your section or whatever is ready for your colleague coming, for example, for the second shift or for the
For the
evening
next
shift
day.
or the next day or whatever, it's done properly. So let's say, for example, maybe there's a lot of things that plays part, right? For example, wherever I work, for example, let me tell you about my experience, so I guess I can kind of explain it better, right? Whenever I'm going for break or whenever I'm finishing my shift, let's say earlier or whatever, I need to make sure that the handover is done. By make sure the handover is done, obviously it consists of a few things. Making sure, for example, the fridge is full, stocked up. The floor is swept, the bins are swept. Make sure they have everything, waters, jugs. Make sure they have the products. For example, we use a lot of garnish, like kind of like lime, lemon, or whatever. I need to make sure all of that is cut. I need to make sure that the whole everything is laid up. I need to make sure they have ice. I need to make sure they're like
It's completely different from my environment.
True, because we work in two different spots now. So making sure the handover is done is obviously is an important part of being professional, because it shows that you care about your job, and it shows that also you care about your colleague.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So like, obviously, it's definitely it is definitely a no-brainer, because imagine the other person, right, is in your place, right? You definitely wouldn't want to come to a shift and where everything looks like, like
Mess.
it's like a mess. You get what I mean? You wouldn't want to work in that environment either. Especially, for example, working in a busy place where, you might not have a time to make sure that everything is set up. You get what I mean? So that's why take your time. Take your time to make sure that everything is ready in time, not when you're about to leave and do everything. But obviously, let's say 45 minutes to half an hour earlier. Make sure you literally just starting to do those things. If you're not busy or if there's nothing else to do, make sure that everything is like um, stocked up, ready, beans changed or whatever. Sweep the floor and hand over the like the
Position.
place very clean. Because imagine, let's put, for example, this example, right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine I borrow you my laptop,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, okay.
If I give you the laptop in good condition, I expect
That
you
is
to give me the laptop in good conditions, right?
100%.
Why would you give me a laptop with no buttons or
Yeah.
the screen is broken or I don't know, it fell on the floor, now it doesn't work or whatever, right? It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same
Your
thing.
workplace, a handover, whatever, should be definitely the same thing.
Take your basically treat your workplace like your personal thing.
Yeah, that's a perfect example.
Yeah.
That's definitely a perfect example. Because, like, it's you are there. You're there in
Mm-hmm.
their presence. Like, for example, you wouldn't want to work in a place where there's a lot of rats
Mm-hmm.
and cockroaches or whatever it is,
No,
right?
of course no.
So imagine, take care of it. Make sure that everything is done. Make sure that all the section is clean, tidy. Especially the bins. The bins is definitely an important thing because the bins are some obviously there's a lot of mixture of it can be chemicals, it can be products. Obviously, it might start to smell. So there's a good the reason why we were talking about the bins a lot because obviously that's one of the very important parts of, let's say, of the kitchen because everyone, if you use something, obviously you might want to throw it in the bin. It can be plastic bags, it can be cups, it can be containers or whatever, and all of that obviously it contain, let's say, probably like products, food
Mm-hmm.
in them. Obviously when they mix they smell.
The smell, yeah.
So obviously that's why it's important to change, especially like with the bins thing, right? You need to change the bin before you hand it over, and then obviously your colleague is gonna come into a shift. Obviously, with the place smelling good, smelling amazing, looking all clean, shiny or whatever. So going onwards, going forwards, the things is all done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
that's basic. That's
Uh-huh.
brother. It's kind of like a no-brainer. I'm sure
Mm-hmm.
everyone does this,
And
but
then from my perspective, I'll say I'll basically add up some things what Fabrice said. Like he gives his perspective as a staff member. Yeah, I'm gonna give you like a perspective as a supervisor or manager, or whatever.
mm,
You know, everything that you do after, we need to make sure that you do it in the right way, and then so the other manager can approve that it is everything clean and everything nice.
yes,
So
sir.
like you said, imagine next day I'm coming and then I got all this. I'm giving example for my work. I got all these takeaway boxes. It's organized and no broken or no in the bin.
Yeah.
And then you got other important things to do in the morning. That will be very annoying.
Ugh,
So
I hate that, bro.
yeah, sometimes I left it. I'll be honest. I left it like boxes and everything around.
I guess we all did at some
And then
point.
when other people did the same thing, I didn't like it. So don't do things that you don't like others to do to you. Basically,
There you go.
that's the important of it. To be honest,
Yes, sir. But nah, man, it's brother. What, like, I'm sure that whatever we gave you,
I think
I
it's
don't,
fair enough.
I
Very
don't.
good.
Yeah, I think it's very fair, and like, I think you probably might play a part in one of the most important things
Mm-hmm.
that you should do, obviously in your workplace. And I don't think anything that we said in here, um, obviously like could be taken in the wrong way because I think we gave obviously example experiences that we
Yep.
obviously we practiced and then it went well like
Mhm.
it worked, and obviously we're giving you guys this. So obviously if there is anything out there that you guys want to add that maybe could help someone else, obviously write it down in the comments.
Yeah,
We
don't
would
comment.
really
Yep.
appreciate some
Ooh, of
comments as
course.
well. Yeah, guys, please
Share
just
ideas.
if you watch this episode, please give us like a comment, maybe just a thumbs up, maybe just say like, oh, well done or thank you or whatever
Yeah.
it is. If we helped you in some sort of way, like just like just a little comment. That's all we appreciate. That's what we want, and we would definitely would
Yeah.
appreciate it. Just like a little comment. You know what I'm saying?
And then we can see where we have to work on, basically.
Exactly. It's feedbacks. Exactly.
Yeah,
Just give
feedbacks.
us some feedbacks on what we
Always
need to.
welcome, bad, good, you know.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Jeez, it's true.
I was literally about to hand
God.
you the water, but I was
Oh,
just.
yeah.
I
Thank you,
just
Lulu.
wanna.
Appreciate. Oh,
Yes, sir.
is
Anyway.
is it 31 today? Is 30 past or
I thought you said 30 past.
I think it was 30 past.
I mean, you can wait. I'm sure you can wait too. If
No,
you
no,
waited,
you have to break on the time.
you have to be
break
on the time.
Yeah, on the very first episode.
Makes sense. Okay.
So yeah.
But yeah, guys, that is it for the episode today. We literally went for 1 hour and a half. I'm very happy. Yeah, 31.
Alright, cool. Perfect. Thank you.
This has been like a very it's been an amazing episode. Like
Yeah, it'd be very good, to be honest.
man, we like
Yeah.
literally like just
I
said
think
so
we
many
improvised
things.
a lot, and that's what I really want to reach.
Yeah.
That's the level I want to reach. Improvise and then at the same time be right.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
that feels good.
Authenticity. There you go.
Authenticity. Oh yeah.
There you go. Cheers, guys.
Cheers to everybody.
Anyway, make sure while my boy breaks the fast over here. Make sure you guys follow us on all social media platforms, or at All or Nothing without the G, as you guys can see here. All without the G podcast on everywhere. Twitter. Thank you, Lulu.
Facebook,
Appreciate it.
Instagram.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
My G.
Also, we're gonna be on Rumble. I'm gonna put the link to this in the description for Rumble, and and obviously the most important, just subscribe to our channel on YouTube, where we here every Sunday and every Wednesday
and Sundays.
at 5 o'clock, providing you with weekly entertainment about everything. So yeah, we really appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends. In case you watch this, post maybe a little clip or a little screenshot.
Clip,
Post it and tag us on Instagram and on Twitter.
A better idea.
Send
us a clip that you really enjoy to hear.
There you go. If there was something that you watched, tag us on Instagram, and obviously we'll repost that and definitely will
something that really
send you a nice message. Exactly. If you
Mm-hmm.
learn anything from this today, please do that. We would really appreciate it. I don't think it would cost you more than 30 seconds to just screen record it, post it, tag us, and then we go along with it. But anyway,
thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very
much. I hope you enjoyed the episode number 6. We're getting there slowly.
Yes, sir.
Please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, and see you next episode.
Peace out, guys. Thank